Welcome back. You're still watching Morning Live. Now, the Museum of Non-Permanence is a series of events, encounters, interactions and public announcements taking place in various public sites, interrogating our relationships with our complex histories. It will be presented by Standard Young Artist Award winner for Performance Art, Donna Kukama, who joins us now to tell us more about what we can expect from her in Grahamstown in only a few months' time. Donna, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live. I mean, we didn't get a chance to speak to you after you announced the winner. What does it personally mean for you to win this award?
I mean, I think the fact that that there is an award for performance art is something really meaningful, and to be part of this history right at its beginning means a lot, because it's been something I've been practicing for a while, and only practicing within the visual arts kind of wouldn't allow me to
Do all performance artists have to start in the visual art and then move to performance art, or you just knew that this is where I wanted to go?
I mean, a lot of performance artists do start in the visual arts. Others come from drama, others come from different backgrounds, economics, whatever, but yeah.
The Museum of Non-Permanence, what is that about? What is the tone and feel of it?
It's really an interrogation on architectural structures that are mostly found, that have survived for years and years, that have been preserved, and they kind of represent an era, and they don't really fit in with today's reality and the changing politics of the country. So for me to think of a museum and things such as monuments as things that should be rethought as impermanent, that should be embodied, to think of history as something that has scars, something that can be kind of presented much differently to how we've kind of always wanted to present these preserved structures.
Do you find yourself having to often explain what your art is to people?
A lot of the time, I suppose I have to explain, but in other circumstances, the work that I make kind of happens in really public spaces, so people experience it and get a sense of what it is from just the experience.
South Africans, though, have they become more accepting of performance art? I mean, it's hard enough to explain art to just ordinary art to ordinary people. Performance art, are we more accepting South Africans, that is?
I mean, I think the kind of work that I do, which takes place in public, and the audience is not something that's removed from the work, but the audience is something that participates as well. It doesn't sit up there on some high. So as much as there's an assumption that South Africans are not ready, I think South Africa is an ongoing performance in itself, and I'm able to just point out those little things that are already there.
I mean, there's one clip where I heard you say, you find a gallery, you're not creative in a gallery. Where are you most creative? In public spaces? Where does this inspiration come from?
I'm not inspired by gallery spaces. I'm creative in all spaces. I think both galleries and public spaces are thought of as public the minute you interact with, I'm inspired by interactions with people. I'm inspired by creating meanings out of real situations, as opposed to making illustrations of situations. I think I'm much more inspired by just real.
Yes. How much influence did your grandfather have on the Donna that's sitting here today?
I mean, he was a very strong man. He was very spiritual. He had I think he just was always a It's hard to speak about him because
I do understand. But thank you so much, Donna. Thank you. Good luck for Grahamstown. We'll see you in Grahamstown. Donna Kukama is the recipient of the Standard Bank Young Artist Award winner for performance art. Remember, they only started giving away this award last year, and she was speaking to us about the Museum of Non-Permanence, which she will present at the National Arts Festival in Grahamstown in July later this year. Well, we have come to the end of the program. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, we're at Morning Live at SABC.It.
Yeah, don't forget, we're back here again tomorrow. You've got a date with us. And we're on Mondays to Sundays. From us, it's a ciao ciao. We play out. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.